what up, Unbreakable Kicks Army. If y'all did not catch the video I posted yesterday, man, make sure y'all go check it out. When I say holiday 2023 is stacked, I mean holiday 2023, I feel like is, man, the best holiday time we've had for Jordan Brand. I can't even tell y'all when the last time we've had such a stacked roster. Now, I'm gonna be honest, it's so stacked to the point that I feel like some of these shoes gonna get moved around. Now, I mean, I know I don't want to put that bad mojo out there as far as holiday time, but when I say DMP 11s, Cherry 12s, if you seen the video yesterday, we getting another Air Jordan 1 reimagined, but you gotta check it out and see what Air Jordan 1 reimagined that we getting. We getting the Air Jordan 1 Satin Breads, we getting the Air Jordan 13 Wheats. And on top of that, yesterday, Sneakerhead and Sneaker Files let us know of yet another sneaker that we supposed to be getting holiday 2023. I forgot to mention also in the video yesterday I posted, we getting like the Air Jordan 3 Fears for holiday time, y'all. It's jammed packed. Now, we're supposed to be getting another one like I was just mentioning, and this one right here, surprisingly, a lot of y'all like these joints. Now, I know in March we get in the Air Jordan 5 UNCs. Now, I'm excited for those. I feel like those are going to be nice. Now, when it comes to the general release version of like the collegiate Air Jordans, Jordan Brand has done a fantastic job with their armies. Almost to the point where, yes, I know I complained about the little tag that they put on there, but as far as the colorway and the color blocking that they put on them joints, they are up there. Some of them, not all, some of them are honestly up to par with some of the PEs. Now, last year we did get the Air Jordan 6 Georgetowns, and then we got the Air Jordan 1 Georgetowns last year. That was a high 85. And speaking of high 85 Army holiday time, if y'all ain't see that video, it's a $1,500 pair of Air Jordan 1 high 85s that's dropping. And for the first time, a pair of Air Jordan 1 low 85s, and those are supposed to be like $1,200. Yes, things are starting to get crazy. But we seen that we got the mock-up of the Air Jordan 5 Georgetown. I knew a little bit about those, that we were getting those, and I knew that it was pretty much the inverse of the sample. Now, the sample, you got a predominantly gray upper, and you got hits of that college navy on the tongue. Now, the GR pair that we getting is, again, it's reversed. We got more of the navy upper, and we got a little bits of hits of the gray. Now, I highly doubt that they go with this material that they went with on the PEs. That's one thing about Jordan Brand. They do try to keep the PEs as sacred as possible. Some of them, I mean, ain't too much you can do. Like with the threes are spot on. That's why I love the UNC 3s so much, Army, because you are pretty much getting, man, 90 to 93% of a PE, because the quality is the same, y'all. I ain't gonna sit here and lie and be like, oh yeah, Army, because I paid like $6,000 for these, that these are way better than a pair that you got in your room. Like, nah, bro, quality the same, color blocking is the same. Only thing different between these and the pair that you got at the crib is you don't have the UNC logo right here. Behind the tongue is that obsidian colorway, and maybe the back tab is a little bit different. The sock liner is different too, but those are like small minor things. Here's the Air Jordan 5 UNC PE. Now, one thing that did surprise me as far as the mock-up for the Air Jordan 5 Georgetowns was the amount of love and support those got. It was so many people in the comments was just like, man, forget about the UNCs, like the Georgetowns, where's that? And you know, Army, now that I'm thinking about it, man, same thing I said last year, right? But with a different silhouette. I told y'all the Air Jordan 6 Georgetowns were hands down better than the Air Jordan 6 UNCs that we got last year. Now, y'all talking about the Air Jordan 5 Georgetown is better than the Air Jordan 5 UNCs, and to me, it's pretty much the same color blocking. Now, of course, it's more, you know, tech gray that we have on the Georgetown 6s than we do on the Georgetown 5s. But just as far as the colorway and the color blocking, I was saying that the Georgetown 6 and the materials that they put on it was way better. Now, it's going to be interesting to see if they're going to keep the same materials that they're going to put on the UNC 5s. that they're going to put on the Georgetowns. Now, Nike and Jordan Brand, like, I'm rocking with it. Got the Michigan 12 PEs first. You know, then they started giving us a little bit of the UNC joints. Then we got the green Apple 5s that was supposed to be like these, more like the Duckman Air Jordan 5s or the Oregon 5s, whatever you guys want to call them. Jordan Brand been digging up into that Georgetown bag too. So now we've got Oregon PEs, we got UNC PEs, and now we got the Georgetown color PEs, and those will have the tag on the back. Same thing that we got on the green Apple, same thing that we got on the UNC 6, the UNC 4s, same thing. Y'all know I'm not the biggest fan of that tag, but y'all let me know how y'all feel about those in the comment section below, Army. Again, like, I was surprised to see so many people was actually so excited for those over the UNC 6s, because I feel like when it comes to PEs, that's like everybody's favorite color is UNC. They want their UNC. They want their UNC to Chicago. They want their UNC blue. So to see that, it was honestly, it was surprising. Last but not least, Army, someone caught my eye on IG yesterday, and it made me repost it on my Instagram page. I seen that Jordan Brand had gifted DJ Khaled a one-of-one Grammy pair of the Air Jordan 4 Thunders. Now, we know that the Air Jordan 4 Thunders are dropping in May. I'm just like, man, you know, I want the Air Jordan 4 Thunders. I still got my 2012 pair. I know as far as how many wears you got out of it, the paint started chipping. So I was really looking forward to this release. And then I seen that the joints had the white stitching. So I'm just like, you know, a lot of people was complaining about it. A lot of people were saying, man, I'm still going to cop. It's an easy fix. Grab a Sharpie marker. But I'm just like, bro, if I spent $200 on a pair of shoes, last thing I want to do is grab a Sharpie marker, you know, and draw one to shoe. So once I seen DJ Khaled pair, I'm just like, bro, like, why his look a tad bit different? Like, he ain't got the white stitching on his. And of course, these joints coming straight from Jordan Brand, so y'all know that these joints are, they good to go. Get on Twitter today, and I see Lil Brosy Sneakerhead tweeted out, he said 2023 Thunders. Air Jordan 4 stitching on the toe, potentially being changed back to black instead of white, just like the originals. Following the early backlash, like Jordan Brand got so much backlash from us because of their white stitching. Like, a lot of people were snapping, but my thing is, we've been snapping for years. Like, I know I've been snapping for years as far as just the smallest little hiccup from, you know, instead of giving us fire red on the fire red 4s, they giving us crimson, or, I mean, they ain't did that, but y'all know what I'm talking about, or they giving us true red. You know what I'm saying? Like the small little things that they switch up on OGs, like 2023 playoffs is closer to the OGs. The 2011 had a different color, you know, under the sole. It's things like that that I complain about, and I feel like a lot of people complain about, like the shape of the shoe, all this stuff. But my thing is, why now? You know what I'm saying? Why hear this cries and these outroars, and now all of a sudden y'all want to change something 2 months, you know, in advance? Like, Jordan Brand has never done that. I haven't seen any. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no pairs of the Thunders in Chicago. Or ain't like I could be like, Army, you know, pairs in Chicago. I seen them joints come with black stitching, or they come with white stitching. So right now I haven't seen the joints in hand. Only thing we seen was some of the early images online from, you know, that like Complex may have posted, or like Nice Kicks may have posted. But what if, like, Jordan Brand has really been throwing a lot of wrenches in plans as far as shock drops and secret releases, and like Jordan Brand is like really switching it up. I feel like they are really trying to, like, you know, eliminate a lot of things. Maybe, you know, information getting out. I feel like that's one. If we are supposed to be getting the black stitching, what if Khaled was the only one that's getting the black stitching? Like, who knows? But it's just so weird that he will be the only one to get black stitching. It's possible, very, very possible, Army. And again, this is just something to ask, you know, like, what if our uproar really caused Jordan Brand to switch to black stitching? What if our uproar is the reason why we finally getting the Air Jordan 12 cherries? But then again, I asked, like, we've been having uproars on a lot of things, and nothing has changed. So what is y'all thought about the Air Jordan 4 Thunder? Do y'all think we get in the black stitching? Do y'all think we get in the white stitching? Like, this is legit just conversation, Army. And again, nothing is 100% proof that we are getting black stitching. It could have changed. I don't know, y'all. This one really got me, yo. For real, for real. This one really got me, Army. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section below. Army, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Let me know about the Georgetowns. Don't forget, click the link in the description section below so that way you guys can go over there and shop GLD. And other than that, you got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Unbreakable Vault. Unbreakable Army, stand strong like always. Most importantly, hug your loved ones and, of course, remain humble. And we out.
I hit Unbreakable for the uses. He the plug, call him when I need him. These old's tough, but he get him easy. Yours old, him first season. Them most beefy, looking like two laughs. Two less, cause your ass taking nail.